factormeals.com/Fightful50. That's what you're going to be going to. That's what you're going to be saving a bunch of money on with what I'm about to tell you about. America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, Factor. They've got 35-plus weekly flavor-packed, fresh, never-frozen meals that promote a healthy lifestyle and meet your meal preferences. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, seasonal, they've got you covered in meals that take just 2 minutes to prepare. Chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You can skip that trip to the grocery store. If you're low on time, they're going to bail you out. Just 2 minutes and you're good to go. You can round out your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of over 45-plus add-ons to suit various preferences and tastes. Choose from breakfast items like apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, potato bacon and egg breakfast skillets, and that's in addition to the incredible Gourmet Plus options, the lunch to go, the Calorie Smart meals that they have as well, plus Protein Plus meals. I feel like I'm saying plus a lot, but it is a lot of plus. Factormeals.com/50 is going to get you 50% off. Get Factor, enjoy eating well without the hassle. Factormeals.com/Fightful50. What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful, here at Wrestlecade in North Carolina with a name you know. Man, we've interviewed you so many times, Deonna Purrazzo. I just wish you would do something worth talking. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, well.
We never have anything worth talking about, right?
No.
Here we are.
What could you do? You win some, you lose some.
What is that?
You win some, you lose some.
That's true. But we are perhaps days away as this releases from, I don't know, maybe you've re-signed by then.
Maybe.
A lot of stuff going on, but I gotta ask the thing, like, how are you feeling about your future? Because it's been a while since you've been a free agent.
It has. I feel really confident, I guess is a good way to put it. I feel like, the last time we talked about anything contract related with me, I was in a really weird place. I had just been released from NXT. I wasn't sure what my future held. And in the course of the last almost 4 years since that conversation, I feel like I've done a lot of career rehab. I've been able to obviously become a 5-time world champion. I've been able to work with obviously Impact, but AAA, AEW, Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And
became an ROH champion during this time. Reina de Reina's champion as well. Like, you, not only since signing with Impact, now TNA, did you do great things there, you did great things in ROH and AAA as well.
Yeah, it's been incredible. So I feel like everything I've been able to do over the last 3.5 years has put me in a really great position to have some really great conversations with a lot of different people, and I feel really confident going into the new year.
Now, the thing that you'll always see on Twitter, because so many people on Twitter see things in black and white, they go, oh, well, her husband's in TNA. And then they'll go, but her best friend's in WWE. Yeah. And then somebody else will chime in and say, no, her best friend's in AEW. So first off, here's what I'll ask.
It's a rivalry for who's my best friend.
Here's what I'll ask.
Yeah.
Which one's your best friend?
Ooh, they're both my best friend. They're both my best friend in two different ways.
I mentioned 3 people, and she said they're both my best friend. So who is the odd one out?
All 3 are my best friend. I changed my answer.
You can't have a faction of best friends.
Yes, I can.
Trent and Chuck are best friends. Everybody else is like associated.
Okay,
with
then
them.
It's just Steve's got to be my best friend, I guess.
Okay, shots fired. So the headline is Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green, and Britt Baker are no longer my best friends.
Oh, don't make that the headline.
That is going to be the headline.
Anyway, so to answer your question, like I said, there's a lot of really great options. Being with your husband is fun. As I've gotten older, had a little bit more travel anxiety. Mm-hmm. So being with him over the last 2 years at Impact has been good for my soul. But I think that seeing what else is out there and exploring some other opportunities wouldn't be bad as well.
I believe I was your first interview after you left WWE.
Yes.
And we joked about you being like 0-20 or something. And then you went to Impact and immediately became a main eventer.
Yes.
And proved that you could main event, that a lot of people, honestly, you were who we thought you were in that situation.
Yeah.
And you did that then without a contract. Mm-hmm. They put the title on you without a contract. So when it came time for you to sign, how did you feel about that? They very clearly
saw it in you that so many others saw?
You know, when I got and Impact got a lot of shit for that, but honestly, it was my choice. I had come out of a contract with Ring of Honor that I was not happy with. Went to NXT, was very unhappy at NXT. So going into this new whatever it was going to be with Impact, I was very hesitant of like, do I want to be locked down? Do I want to wrestle anymore? Like, I don't know that any place is a good fit for me. So let's just start the relationship a little trepidatious and go from there. So it was 100% of me, like, I'm not ready to sign a contract, but then it came down to, now you're the champion, we need to lock something in. But at that point, I had been with Impact for, 5 months and felt so confident that, like, this feels like home. This is a really great place for me. And I had no issues at all signing the contract then.
I always hear about how good the locker room is. I hear about how happy people are to be there.
Yeah.
You and I were talking earlier about how everybody seemed to like CM Punk there. CM Punk had a good time when he strolled by there. Mm-hmm. How has that been for you? Like, we see you all doing TikTok videos, like you, Giselle, Trinity, Jordan. What is that experience like? And I mean, is that something that you weigh when something like this comes up?
Absolutely. And even just to know that I could be leaving has been really sad for me, because I do feel like I have a family. I do feel like the locker room is the best locker room I've ever been a part of. And yeah, you see us, what you see behind the scenes is genuine. Like, we are having fun doing TikToks. We are having, they threw me and Steve like a little pre-wedding celebration. We throw birthday parties. We throw baby showers. We throw, like, for Bound for Glory, we put together a whole like grazing table just for fun to show each other we appreciate each other and we love each other. And that definitely is something that has to weigh on where you go next or what you do next, because you're not always going to have that. And I think what Impact has been able to cultivate is really special.
I loved that, I loved because it's no longer a thing, your your on-screen alliance with Tasha Steelz.
Yeah.
I think she's just a phenomenal performer, mm-hmm. and she's somebody that a lot of people didn't realize that you had such rich history with. Mm-hmm. From years later. What was that like working on screen with her?
That has been something that they kept telling us, like, we don't want to tell that story yet. We don't want to tell that story yet. And, as I was like, I don't know what my future holds, but if I am going to wrap up here, I would really like to finally tell this story. And they gave it to us. It was short, just because what the film schedule had to be like and the production advances they're making. And it kind of, I think, took away from the story we could have told. I think there was so much more we could have done. But to even just have that one match with her, for them to put our history out there, and, like, we fought to have... while she made her entrance, they put a little blurb of pictures of us, and it was like, there's more to this story we're not going to be able to tell, so can we tell it in pictures? Can we tell it in a social media thing? Like, it was really, really special for both of us. And then, for her to obviously go over, because I won quite a bit while I was an Impact, so that's a feat in itself. And in the way she did with the stunners and stuff, not the stunners, the RKOs.
Yes.
It was just really special, and I was really proud to be able to, like, pass the torch in that way to someone who I believe so much in, and I trained, so it was really cool.
So we had mentioned how you've had the opportunity to work a lot of places. That's got to be useful come free agency time. You've done stuff with ROH, which granted is under the AEW banner, but you did stuff there.
Yeah.
You've been in WWE, you've been in NXT, you've been in Impact, you've been in Mexico, you've been in Japan. In fact, you did an article for us about your experience in Japan.
Yeah.
You have experience everywhere. You also have this ability to where if you wanted to, you said, maybe I just want to do independent dates. You could draw on the independents as well.
Yeah.
Like, what is your mindset going into all this? I mean, this is a huge decision for you.
Yeah, and it's scary, again, because there's just so many factors to weigh of being with Steve, being in an environment that I'm used to and I'm comfortable in, and I kind of, at Impact, like, can't do anything wrong. Like, no one's going to, I know kind of, not that I have all the power, but I know how I could leverage some things there. I'm in a really great position. Scott and I have a great relationship. And to leave all that behind would be very scary. But I also think that's how we grow as humans, right? We have to say, I've succeeded here. I've been at a top level here for now the entire time I've been here. Is it time to go somewhere else? If this was the territory days, right, now would be the time to go and tell stories elsewhere. So I have to weigh that too. I'm really excited. And like I said earlier, the experiences I've had throughout my entire career, but specifically the last 4 years, have really allowed me to have conversations I didn't think I would ever be able to have with people ever again. I wasn't welcome in a lot of places when I left WWE, if we're honest. So to be able to talk to those people that I've been able to talk to has really been settling for my soul. And I just know that like I am wanted, and time heals all wounds, and that feels really good.
I'm very excited. I think that 2024 is going to be the most interesting free agent year in pro wrestling history.
There's a lot of us.
There's a lot of you. WWE in 2019, they're like, this AEW thing is starting, 5-year deals, everybody.
Yeah.
They've got new media deals coming up. They're under new, a merger, so who knows how the money will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Impact is now TNA.
Yeah.
AEW's media deal is coming up. How will that affect things? And then when people go to one place, that opens up spots elsewhere. You got Will Ospreay moving to AEW. That frees up a big budget for New Japan.
Absolutely.
New Japan Strong is a thing now where women are wrestling regularly for New Japan as well.
And in main events, yeah.
In main events.
Yeah.
It is incredible.
There's
and
a lot of things going on.
I'm excited for your 2024, Deonna Purrazzo.
Thank you so much. I am too. Wish me luck.
I do wish you luck. I wish you the best luck.
Thank you.
Tell the people where they can find you, where they can support you.
Yeah, everyone could follow me at Deonna Purrazzo on Twitter and Instagram.
Until next time, guys, we're out.